Welcome to the Law of One. In 52.11 of the Law of One, the questioner asked, for the entity that wishes to follow the service to others path, is there anything of importance other than the discipline of the personality, knowledge of self, and strengthening of will? Ra replies, I am Ra. This is technique. This is not the heart. Let us examine the heart of evolution. Let us remember that we are all one. This is the great learning teaching. In this unity lies love. This is a great learned teaching. In this unity lies light. This is the fundamental teaching of all planes of existence and manifestation. Unity, love, light, and joy. This is the heart of evolution of the spirit. The second ranking lessons are learned taught in meditation and service. At some point, the mind-body-spirit complex is so smoothly activated and balanced by these central thoughts or distortions that the techniques that you mentioned become quite significant. However, the universe, its mystery unbroken, is one. Always begin and end in the Creator, not in technique. QO, we would like to focus on the words smoothly activated in Ra's statement. Would you explain what is meant by smoothly activated? Also, how do we become smoothly activated? And finally, what relationship does the experience of joy have to being smoothly activated? I am QO and greet each of you in the love and light through this instrument. We are honored to be asked to join your circle of seeking once again. It is always a great pleasure to blend our vibrations with your own. For you have worked long in your time measure and in each of your incarnations to bring yourself to this moment of tuning so that you seek together that which is important upon your minds and within your hearts. We have walked your steps. We have felt your emotions, the sorrows, the joys, the confusion. We are aware that it is not an easy path to travel within the third density illusion, for nothing is known for sure. Your intellectual mind cannot be satisfied. It is your intuition, your heart, your spirit that must guide you. Your mind, of course, can play its role, and it does indeed have a role to play as you are. As has been noted, a mind, a body, and a spirit complex, which means that you have at your disposal, at the level of the soul, you have these three instruments which you may use in your seeking of what you call the truth, the true nature of the reality in which you find yourselves, and the nature of that towards which you move into, that which has been called the fourth density of love and understanding. The Spirit is that which is one with all of the creation. It is the same as the one Creator, the holographic portion of the same creative force which has made all that there is. You have asked this day how you may use this Spirit, this mind and this body in a smoothly functioning fashion in order to promote your own journeys of seeking the truth in the positive polarity, that which seeks to serve others, that which is radiant, that which gives of itself to all who ask, and whose very being radiates those qualities of love, of light, of unity, of joy about which you have queried this day. Thus, each soul begins with a portion of the one Creator as his or her guiding star, that which leads the way through the third density darkness, that must be experienced as you move through the veil of forgetting. That veil that allows you to forget that you are one with all, that love made you all, that light guides you all. Outside the third density illusion, these qualities are quite readily apparent, and learning takes place at a much slower pace because there is no doubt concerning these qualities. However, within your illusion, it takes a great deal of what you call faith, of hope, of motivation, of inspiration to continue upon the path of seeking, for as you know, understanding is not of the third density illusion. You cannot prove what you are doing to anyone else. However, to yourself, that still small voice within, that some call intuition, or some the voice of God, will lead you forward if you but feed it your desire and your will, and continue in a daily fashion to practice these rituals, you might say, of prayer, of contemplation, and of meditation. To speak to the Creator and to listen to the Creator and to see the Creator everywhere. So each of you begin with the spirit, you as a soul. You then have a mind which begins the process of thinking, of conceptualizing, of visualizing, of contemplating that which you are, that from which you come, that towards which you move. This mind then takes upon itself the role of a kind of a administrator, shall we say, heading the corporation of your mind-body-spirit complex. And yet, the mind by itself, even powered by the spirit, has no ability to move within your third density illusion. It would be simply an inferior thing with no real consequence or ability to achieve work or move along the path of the evolutionary process. For this work, it needs the body. Thus, the mind creates the body. The body is the creature of the mind. The body then allows the mind to move within your illusion, to have its being made manifest within the third density, so that work may be done in consciousness, that you may make the choice of how you shall polarize or continue your movement once you become consciously aware that such is possible and, indeed, such is necessary in order to move upon your spiritual journey. The body allows the mind to speak through the mouth, the lips, the tongue, the teeth. Words may be formed. Thoughts may be translated into words which may be shared with others. The creation of words, then, becoming the putting of power into form, into concept, into image, putting these images together in letters forming words, and the word sentences, and so forth, until you are able to express that which you feel, that which you think, that which you are, that which you desire, that towards which you move. As creatures, then, as souls containing and utilizing a mind, a body, and a spirit, you have these tools at your disposal to carry you forward into unity with the one Creator. Eventually, for this is the goal of all seekers of truth, to become again one with that form which it has sprung, for each portion of the one Creator, made by the one Creator, yearns to return home to the one Creator. The Creator itself yearns for each portion to do just that, to bring to it the fruits of its journey, the fruits which the one Creator then may use to discover more about its own nature. For the Creator has given you a great gift, my friends, the gift of your free will. To choose what you do, how you do it, when you do it. You direct your own journey. So how is this journey able to allow the mind, the body, and the spirit to become smoothly functioning? This is indeed a large question, my friends. We shall begin it. Each of you has lived through many, many incarnations within this third density illusion, and many of you who are wanderers have lived through many, many more incarnations in other densities as well. Each incarnation, and of which we speak thousands exists, has as its purpose to learn 2 or 3, or perhaps 4 major lessons within the span of the time of your life. Thus, if you are successful in one incarnation after another, you begin to accumulate a body of knowledge, a reservoir of information upon which you may draw, either consciously or subconsciously, as you continue to utilize the incarnational process and learn more about your own nature as the Creator, and how you have been able to express it previously, whether you have been able to love efficiently, fully, appropriately, whether you have been able to give and receive love, whether you have been able to take the larger point of view or have honed in on specific points with a laser-like beam, discovering the minutest of details in one area of endeavor or another. My friends, the entire creation lies at your feet, awaiting your discovery of it. And as you move through each incarnation, you set about doing just this. You learn all you can of the creation about you, which is indeed a reflection of your own self, as you are a reflection of it. For you are one with it and the Creator. Thus, your incarnation provides you avenues through which and by which you may learn a multitude of lessons, almost an infinity, shall we say, of nuances, refinements, changes of direction, and balances of opposites. This is where the process becomes quite involved, for you are quite complex beings. Indeed, That is why you are called the mind-body-spirit complex, for you have not only these three basic qualities of your beingness available to you, each of them may have various aspects that can be enhanced by the learning you accomplish in each incarnation. Some incarnations may be more successful in the learning than others, while there are setbacks, shall we say, when that lesson which has desired to be learned is not completely learned, or other lessons come along with it. Then there are what you may call the blockages of the free energy flowing through you. For each of you, my friends, receives as a gift from the one Creator what may be called energy of intelligence or intelligent energy. Each day that moves through your feet and lower chakras and moves as it will and as it can through each chakra. However, if there are blockages from one kind of energy or another in one chakra or another, then it is that there is a bumpy flow. It is not smooth. It is not continuous. It is not able to move forward in the desired fashion. Thus, there is more work that must be done, and this is the indication to the student that there are other lessons to learn in order to remove these blockages. Each of your complexes, the mind, the body, and the spirit, is able to process catalysts that comes to it, and when it is able to successfully process catalysts, that which is within your daily round of activities, as every imaginable event that you can experience in an incarnation, then this processed catalyst becomes experience. The experience then is that which can be counted upon in the future to guide you in a reliable fashion upon your journey of seeking. Oftentimes, there are many incarnations necessary to provide the unblocking of one blockage in one energy center. The process of evolution is that which takes a great deal of what you would call time, energy, effort, and incarnations. When each of the mind, the body, and the spirit complexes have been able to express themselves in a clear, delineated fashion, a fashion whereby energy moves through the chakras or the energy system of your body, of your energy body, then the energy is smooth or directly flowing through less impeded until it becomes unimpeded. At this point, you may consider the mind-body-spirit complex to have become fully activated or smooth in its allowance of energy to move through it. The fully activated mind-body-spirit complex is quite rare, my friends. It does not usually occur within the third density illusion. There is, however, a lower limit or threshold, shall we say, for the mind, the body, and the spirit to function in order to move into the indigo ray energy center and begin the experience of what you may call joy. The indigo ray center contains the ability of the entity to experience its true beingness, which is a being of unity made by the one Creator from the power of the Creator's love, which has condensed into light and formed the creation as it is known, and that which is unknown as well. For the creation, my friends, is infinite. When contact is made with the indigo ray energy center, then this sense of unity begins to color the entity's experience until it is full of the qualities you may call joy. Various opportunities are offered for the seeker of truth to experience the joy-filled condition. When there is the opportunity presented to feel that the incarnation has been successful in its goals and intentions, there is often the momentary experience of joy, knowing that the past is firmly set upon and all is unfolding as it should. This is an inner signal to the conscious self that all is indeed well. All is indeed well at all times, my friends. However, within the third density illusion, this is not often experienced as a truth, the truth of that which truly is. From time to time, the subconscious mind will send the signal to the conscious mind that it is indeed, shall we say, on the beam, hitting the mark, traveling the path successfully. There is further work that may be done for such a seeker, for if the seeker which has begun to experience the opening of the indigo ray can balance that energy center with the lower energy centers over a period of what you would call time and the processing of catalysts into experience, then it is possible to release the experience as a shuttle through the violet ray energy center that makes contact with the one creator, and the entity then is able to have the fully experienced presence of the one infinite creator, with its attendant joy and feeling of wholeness or unity, at which time the entity becomes aware in a full sense of the nature of its own being and the nature of all that is within the creation of the Creator. At this point, the entity desires to be of service to others by carrying out the will of the Creator in all words, thoughts, and actions. This is enlightenment experience, as you have called it, the nirvana. Such a being seldom in the positive sense desires to leave the illusion and go forward as it could well do, but wishes to return to be with those of its kind, to share that which it has found after having been able to cause the energy flow through the chakra system to be smooth and free in its flowing direction from the base chakra through the violet to the one creator. Blessings, my brothers and sisters. I love you. Be in peace.